A lot of work going on behind the scenes tonight. The FBI, the state police, the National Guard, now all looking into links to try and work out what led Saipov to carry out this attack in Manhattan during the middle of the afternoon. What we know about him so far is that he was from Uzbekistan originally. There is a property in Florida that is connected to him. He allegedly came into the United States in 2010, but more recently may have been in the neighboring state of New Jersey. That is the place where he rented that rental truck from, the truck that he then went on to kill those 8 people in New York and injured many more. And that is a possible line of investigation that the FBI is now looking into to try and work out why he chose this as a location, but also whether there was any indication as to what he was planning. Now, the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, was very quick to say that this was a lone wolf attack, but that there is a possibility that there may be some wider network or at least some Daesh-inspired ideology behind this attack. That is something that the FBI will be looking into and also trying to work out if he has any other connections and if they now need to try and stop any similar incidents which may be taking place after this afternoon's attack.
Nick, the New York Police Department seemed to respond to this very quickly. They were on the scene right away. Talk to us a little bit about how prepared New York City is for something like this.
Well, New York City, throughout the whole of the year, not just at special events like New Year or Halloween, is always very prepared. It is not very far back in New Yorkers' memory, the attack of 9/11 in 2001, when the Twin Towers were attacked. Almost 3,000 people were killed. And since then, the New York Police Department has worked very hard to up their counter-terrorism departments, to try and create a task force that can not just stop these attacks, but try and predict them as well. And they have had a good track record. They point to the likes of the 2010 Times Square bomb plot that was foiled. More recently, one in 2016 that they've only just released details about, where 3 people were looking to target the subway system, a concert, and Times Square. So they have worked very hard, and you will, any day of the week, see many police officers, including some counter-terrorism police officers, on the streets. That police presence tonight has been increased. Many more police officers being drafted in to keep the people of New York safe and to try and reassure them that they are there to help keep them and the city safe from these type of attacks.
Absolutely, Nick. And again, this is happening on Halloween. As you and I both know, as me having been somebody that's lived in New York, you as well as a New Yorker with a family, with children, this is an exciting day where everybody's gearing up to take their kids out trick-or-treating, dressing up, going to Halloween parties, presumably going to that New York Village parade. What's the feeling among New Yorkers just hours after this attack?
Well, all of those things are still taking place. It was something, I guess, that the mayor, Bill de Blasio, summed up when he gave a press conference just a couple of hours after the attack, talking about the resilience of New Yorkers, this ability to bounce back. Down at the scene of this attack, we have seen trick-or-treaters really not too far away on the sidewalks within just a block or so of where the attack took place, just behind the police cordons. And the big annual New York Halloween parade that happens just a few blocks away in the West Village, that is still taking place tonight. The Governor, Andrew Cuomo, is attending. There will be lots of extra police there, but people have turned out in similar numbers, really to show that they're not deterred by these sort of attacks. They're not frightened and staying indoors, even though there has been terrorism on the streets. And that is something that New Yorkers, a message that they really want to try and get out to the world, that they are still there, that they're still willing to take part in those outdoor Halloween type events.